Okay, Black Green Devotion. I'm Corbin Hostler. Thank you for tuning in this week. This hand, I think I'm going to mulligan it, but it's very close. We're on the play, and I like having Bloodghast. I like having Abrupt Decay, but we're just a lot of lands away from casting those other cards. And obviously get punished for it, but I mean, this hand's actually still better. So we could scry. We have 2 shots at the land. I'm going to try this. Because, the danger to going to 5 is higher. We have 2 shots at the land, and there goes one of them, but that is what it is. But, this is good on 1. Then we have 2 drops, and this 3 drop is in play. So we actually have, we're closer with lands to casting more spells than we were with that last hand, to be honest, because of how many dead ones it had. I don't know what deals 4 damage to somebody. Stoke the flames ourselves to Thoughtseize them here. Oh, okay. Anger of the Gods is very good against us. It's a Sun and Moon deck. Chalice on 1 is decent against us. Do you just have to take the Nahiri, though? I don't exactly have a good answer to Nahiri. Just have to take Nahiri. It's unfortunate if we do cast this Hangerbar, we'll be serving it up into an Anger of the Gods, but I think hitting lands and playing Liliana is the secret to success in this one. See how that goes. Yeah, I mean, 2 shots at the land was, I think, reasonable. I think it was a fine keep, and we did it. Dealing ourselves a lot of damage, but luckily our opponent's deck doesn't interact too much on that axis. What he wants to do is lock us out of casting spells, kill our board, eventually Nahiri us to death. Yep, there we go, Chalice for 1. So that actually doesn't lock us out of that much, just to discard spells. I assume he's going to Anger the Gods here. So I don't want to play the Bloodghast into it. I could be wrong, he may just say he doesn't care about a 1-1 Hangerback, he may force us to grow it, but yeah, guess so. Maybe slightly punished there, but then again, maybe not. Liliana's going to be the secret to success here anyway, so at least we get to resolve it. His deck does not have a super easy time dealing with this. Especially, look, we get a discard for value. Bloodghast down. He's got excess lands as well. Now he'll Anger the Gods us. Well, we have to keep in mind, this thing actually will do damage, theoretically, if we get to that part of the game. Which could be next turn. He angers this turn, he could activate it next turn, right? Yeah. Deal 4 to our Liliana. Luckily, we do outpace that a little bit. He's still just not going to care about our Hangerback? I'll just keep it as a blocker now. Now he could have Gideon next turn, and that would be horrendous for us. But gosh, Anger of the Gods is so good against us. All right, get rid of this Grey Merchant. Our opponent's got all the lands. I mean, so what we can do is at least grow the Hangerback and make him play it, so we can then play our Messenger. Helix our Liliana, sure. That's pretty good for us, if he's reduced to doing that. Okay, grow the Hangerback. We'll just discard this Swamp. Because he's really getting locked under this Liliana now. Oh wow, he just doesn't care about the Hangerback? I'm keeping it on defense because if he has a land, if we attack, he has land, he could activate Needle Spires and kill our Liliana. So keep him away from doing that. He's got Gideon though. Oh, oh. Oh gosh, that's terrifying. We can't kill that. This thing's gonna take over this game. This is bad. This is bad. This is real bad. I'm trying to figure out how we win. We have essentially no outs to that. What a finisher. I don't think we are going to win. Nothing helps here. Like, I start attacking. I don't really see how we're going to do enough damage to kill him. Ugh. Our Liliana is probably dead here, so I'm not going to. I'm going to play my land because the only way we win this game involves us putting Gray Merchants into play and draining him for a lot. Also, we get our blood gas for what it's worth. Yeah, I just don't think we don't want to pitch our Abrupt Decay here. He's just, no matter what we do, he can just activate Needle Spires to kill Liliana. She did her job, I guess, in keeping him off some stuff, and now we have to hope that we can sneak enough damage in with this Bloodghast. Yeah, that's fine. We hope to sneak enough damage in with Bloodghast, or with our board in general, that a Gray Merchant can kill him. Which we do now have the lands for. I mean, it takes 5 here, goes to 11. I mean, we're going to have outs. He gets 2 this time. He can attack us for 6. We don't have many outs, so... Okay. Oh, is this a zombie? Ooh, okay. I think we can attack with everything here. Obviously, he gets to eat our messenger with his Needle Spires, whatever. This just might work. I mean, it probably just means he... Oh, it might work. Puts him in 9. He can no longer attack. I say that. It costs us 5 to do this, so... Maybe he can. And we would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we'd only have 7, which wouldn't even kill him, actually. I mean, this attack here isn't great. I still feel like we have a lot of good draws. Drawing... I mean, we're into play defense mode here. I don't think we get another attack in this game. If he came in with the Needle Spires, we would just... I guess technically we could block with the Relentless Set and get it back, but that sets us farther back from returning the Gray Merchant. We may just have to take it. I see. It's unfortunate. I have to pay 5, right? Yep. I have to do this? Okay. I'd like to pay to return this Relentless Dead. Okay. I would not like to pay for that. Well, I don't know if we're going to get there. Oh, he didn't attack, thank God. Okay. He did gain a bunch of life, though. Oh, we'll replay this. I guess we do this for the devotion. We are just, we're a turn away from losing this game. And these soldiers get out of control pretty quickly. I think we have one more draw set probably to hit Eldritch Evolution. Would that even work? I don't, well. I think if we play that, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Maybe we have to play it. Because I don't think, I mean, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I should have held it. It would have been, like, if our Relentless had died and we brought back the Gray Merchant, it would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Which would have put him to 11. Damage, like, it wouldn't have been lethal, even with this Messenger on the next turn. So I don't think that holding up the Relentless Dead there would have worked. So maybe we get one more draw step at it. Now Eldritch Evolution isn't out. As is the other Gray Merchant. If we're lucky, we get one more draw step at it. If we are lucky. I mean, how many has he got here? 5, 9, 11 plus that. So we'd block that. Block 3 more. Oh, it's lethal. Oh my gosh, but he's going for it and we have Abrupt Decay. Oh, he didn't even come in with this. Or, okay. Maybe we're not dead. He's getting in with 7 of them? That's fine. What is his play? He's only got 1 spell in hand. It's not a Lightning Helix. What is this attack? I don't understand. Is he gonna he's gonna Wrath. That's what it is. I mean, that makes sense. That's why I didn't activate his Needle Spires and try for lethal. He's just gonna Wrath. And we're gonna get 4 tokens and have 2 damage, so I mean, I don't think it. He just wanted. I don't understand. I don't understand what just happened. Okay. I don't understand his attack. Like, obviously, he wants us to swing all out. Is he gonna like fog us? I don't understand. I don't understand anything about that attack. It makes me like try to figure out what he has. Just to make sure we've seen all these cards, right? Yeah. I mean, he'd block like here and die. I mean, we're obviously very good at the game and just drew this off the top. So I'm just going to play this before we risk any sort of attack step. But I think it would have worked even if he had Wrath there, because we would have ended up with a Messenger in play, and having done another 2 to him, that would have put him to 8. Maybe not. I say it would have put him. We would have. Yeah, would have put him to 8 from this. Then we would have swung with this. Well, then we would have done 4 with our Thopters, put him to 4, and then drained him for 5 and 1. So I think we got there. And I think we would have gotten there even if he had had the Wrath. It's a bizarre attack, though. Really makes me wonder. So I really doubt it. It's just he didn't have a plan. I just don't know what his plan was. So that's interesting. This old Grey Merchant for 12, though, should get there. He's really in the tank, though, so I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Alright, well, it's safe to say we got there. If something changes, I'm missing something. Maybe he had Deflecting Palm. That would be a weird main deck card, but maybe he had Deflecting Palm and was going to deflect something back at us. I don't know. I'll go ahead and kill the recording and come back for game 2. And if I miss anything here and somehow we don't win with this Grey Merchant, I'll certainly update you. Okay, looks like we did take down game 1. So here we are sideboarding now for game 2. And I've thrown in sort of some of the obvious stuff you would expect. The Lily, most of our deck's pretty good here, to be honest. I think the Gatekeepers are pretty bad. I mean, if he plays a Sudden Titan, I guess we would have been glad to have one in the deck still, but I think Brutality maybe isn't very good. He actually doesn't have a ton of instants and sorceries. And obviously, you know, his Chalice will be pretty good against these, but there's not too much way around that. We can always Abrupt Decay a Chalice. So we're at 62 right now. See, I like the Arena, obviously, for drawing. I like the Eternal Witness for the same reason. I like Maelstrom Pulse to have outs to something like Assemble the Legion. I like Whip because it allows us to recycle creatures. Maybe we just cut the other Brutality, because it really doesn't think it's going to do much. And then perhaps we cut a Relentless Dead, maybe? This might be fine. He does have paths. I mean, honestly, though Grey Merchant won us that game, Grey Merchant might be the cut. Anger of the Gods is so good against us, there's just not much we're going to be able to do about it. Coletus might be good. Probably not, though. It would only be good because it has 4 toughness. Well, I mean, sure, it also allows us to sack guys to protect against the late game Anger of the Gods. I'm going to cut 1 Relentless Dead here. Because we just don't need a ton. We don't need the turn 2 blocker that much. I think that this will be fine. We'll see. Our opponent's on the play this time. One would assume anyways, that is what he will choose. Alright, this is a keeper. It's not great, but it's got a discard spell and it's got good threats later, so... And this, I think, this Eldritch Evolution we can probably make good. And we have the 2 green for it, also important. Well, another land, not the worst. Gonna need him at some point. Ah. Those cards are pretty good. Got the Nahiri, huh? I guess we take the Ghostly Prison. Probably. Rest in Peace is pretty annoying. Rest in Peace is pretty good against us, it's true. Ghostly Prison is also good, but it doesn't stop us from attacking Nahiri, which is what we're going to want to do. I'll just get the Rest in Peace. I think we can play around Ghostly Prison. The real problem is if he gets like 2 of them or something, but I think if we just play an Obliterator on 4, attack Nahiri, play Thartusk on 5, and that might actually be pretty good. If this is a good one against Ghostly Prison. Also, we have Abrupt Decays. We can always try to deal with it. Or Maelstrom Pulse later if he has multiples, etc. The real problem we're going to face here is that he's going to play Nahiri on turn 4, and we don't have a creature yet. And that honestly might just kill it. We might just get turn 4 Nahiri out of the game. That is the problem with cutting some of the 2-drops. And having, you know, one of the discard spells that doesn't interact with it. 3-drop would be great here. That's not a 3-drop. Oh, we might be dead. Well, you might get Emerald Cooled out of this one early. Then again, maybe we got lucky. Uh-oh. Oh, wanted to fetch there. Wanted to fetch there. And punished for it. Savage misclick right there. Could have had a Kalidas. I wasn't going to beat that anyways, though. Oh, we just got Blood Mooned out of the game, I think. I don't think having Kalidas was going to change anything, to be honest. We'd have 2 black, which is nowhere near Obliterator. We'd have no green. Or we could go Kalidas into Grey Merchant and then die. The problem with our deck doesn't have basic forests. Yeah, I don't think we would have got anywhere. We were not going to beat that Assemble the Legion. Oh, man. Well, that's pretty annoying. Well, that's the reason to get this back in here. Things that kill that card are pretty good. I don't know what to cut. Maybe we cut these. Cutting Eternal Witness feels so bad. Maybe it's correct. I mean, this deck isn't trying to 1-for-1 us so much where Eternal Witness is good. It's trying to just play hard lock pieces on us where Eternal Witness is, not necessarily that good. And having the Collective Brutality is pretty important because it's actually an answer to that we can cast. We can't really cast like Maelstrom Pulse, for instance, to get that Magus. It's a keep. This hand needs to draw lands, but we have a bunch of two drops and a discard spell, so probably doesn't get a lot better than this. Oh my gosh. Those cards are all insane against us. Wow. He's only got 2 lands. That's his weakness. We have to take the Magus because we just don't have an out to it. And he could play it on turn 2. It's not looking great here. Need to draw some lands. If we just draw, if we draw a swamp or something, we might be alright. That Ghostly Prison's going to buy him so much time, though. That is the problem. Okay. Get the blood gas out of here. So, maybe. That's a good draw. I have to play this. It doesn't feel good, but I have to play it. Like, it feels bad because if he has drawn another Magus of the Moon, we're just going to lose the game to it. But, the odds of that are low, and we do have to put some pressure down. And maybe I could have played the Messenger. Might have been better. A little more mana efficient. Okay, sure. This works. It's an interesting play by him. I don't know if that was just a tempo play or he has drawn a Magus and wants to get us off. Oh, he just wants to play Chandra. This might just kill us too. This card's pretty insane. Well, the ley line's gone at least. And now we can play this, which is pretty resilient against Chandra. Hopefully this will... there's so many... This card's so good. I mean, the minus to kill our creatures isn't very good here, but the plus is decent. Oh, gosh. 2 of them? What? That's what he revealed last time. Oh, he's revealed 2 ley lines in a row. That's kind of unlucky. I bet he would like it so that we couldn't make him lose 2 life, or... Oh, that's each opponent, but... Oh, yeah, if he's doing this, I feel good. Yeah, and I am going to go ahead and just Abrupt Decay it because we drew this second Abrupt Decay. I think it's important to get Chandra off the field. Okay, well, we just need to draw... I think we need to avoid one more blowout attacks, one more blowout draw here. You know, as long as it's not a freaking Magus. Yeah, Prison's super beatable. I think we probably minimize how hard we get blown out by Anger of the Gods here. We just pay life. Question, yeah, we'll Abrupt Decay it. You get in there for 5. And I am actually going to play this Relentless Dead. If he has an Anger of the Gods, he would have casted that turn instead of Prison, I think. And our hand, we still have follow-ups. I think we need to get this damage down. He's stumbled, and we've made him have some bad draws. I think we just have to take advantage of that and get in what, you know, represents half his life total. Wrath of God. Sure, that's fine. Sure, I guess I have to choose it. That's fine. It doesn't come back, but... You know, he didn't have that earlier. We get our 4-3 back. We play another. I mean, maybe that's incorrect. Maybe we didn't need to play out the Relentless Dead. I'm not sure. I just think it was important to get his, you know, lethal onto the field. And maybe it wasn't completely lethal because the Messenger in our hand would have finished it off in that situation. I don't know. But force him to pull the trigger on stuff. And he's just dead if we draw land. That's not land, but it is good. I mean, he's still probably just dead. I assume he has Helix here for the 4-3. Yep. So take 3, you end it. Yep, that's fine. No, I just play this. I want the arena, but same principle. Put lethal on the field. Reduces his number of outs by a lot. A Wrath doesn't save him. A Helix doesn't save him. We got there. Whoa, that last game was pretty tense, actually. He had a couple misses on Chandra, which was pretty helpful. And our recursive creatures got there. It was a really nice match.